Chihiro gives Haiji the finger in a bit of road rage. Just something about the sweet innocence of Chihiro driving past you with an angry face and a middle finger gives me a lot of joy for some reason. Good day, good people. It is another fine day in the year of the Aviator. I'm your United States Aviator, and welcome back to a special Saturday episode of DanganRacers Hunger Games, and it is the 2,000 subscriber special. Even though we are slowly but surely moving, really, we already got, I think, like 50, almost 50, more than 2,000. Yes, we are moving our ways past 2,000, but we are doing A-OK today, and it's gonna be a fun one, because it's not just your normal Hunger Games. First of all, it is DanganRacers. You guys have probably seen in the title, it is a race between Danganronpa 2, Danganronpa 3, and Danganronpa 1. I don't know why I skipped them, they were the first ones there. V3, Ultra Despair Girls, some of the others, and the Mono Bears. I hope you guys are excited for this one. This cast, which is Danganronpa All-Stars V3, was made by a member of the Discord, Cactus Juice. And the events that you will see here today are a part of a wacky races separated database for the Hunger Games simulator. And I will put the link to this in the description, and a link to a bunch of other just random setups for Hunger Games in the description too, because it was a lot of fun to go through this one. But I bet you're wondering, what implications does this have? Is this just a fun episode? No. You know we don't have fun on this channel. No, we do. We have a lot of fun on this channel. We don't do things for no reason. No, we do a lot of things for no reason on this channel too. This has a purpose. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner today will not only be placed into the singles tag team bracket, but the winner of today will also be placed with their tag team into the tag team bracket. And if it's someone who doesn't have a tag team partner, say, most people have a tag team partner here, say it's, no, Yasuke does too, say it's Ryoko, we will give Ryoko a partner. We will see what happens. We will make it happen. She will find a partner for the finale, but more than likely it's going to be someone who has a tag team partner, but we'll see. It could be anybody. It could be anyone. But let's introduce the 88 competitors who will be racing today. At the top in Danganronpa 1, we have Hina, Togami, Celeste, Chihiro, Hifumi, Junko, and Oshima. We have Taka, Kyoko, Leon, Makoto, Mondo, Mukuro, the buff knight herself, Sakura, Sayaka, freaking Sayaka, Toko, and Yasuhiro. Moving along to Danganronpa 2, we have Akane, Chiaki, Slingshot Fuyuhiko himself, Gundam Tanaka, the Supreme Overlord of Ice, the Ultimate Wizard Hajime Hinata, we have Crazy Yoko, Ibuki, the Ultimate Pimp Kazuichi, Mahiru, Mikan, Trap Master Nagito, we have a member of the Big Buff family, Nekamaru, Peko is here, the Sword Knight herself, Sonya, the Sheep Wrangler, Teru, and Fat Togami, who is properly called today the Ultimate Imposter, but I'm still going to call him Fat Togami, let's be honest. Moving to Danganronpa 3, we have Chisa, Daisaku, the Great Gozu, Izuru, Jin Kirigiri, Juzo, Tengen, Kizakura, Munakata, Maya, Natsumi, Ruruka, Mitarai, Sato, Seiko, Izuyoi, and that is the lot of folks that we have from Danganronpa 3. And from Danganronpa V3, my phone has just fallen. We have we have Angie, we have Gonta, Himiko, Kaede, Kaito, Kibo, Kurumi, Kokichi, Kori is in the house along with Maki, Miu, Rantaro, Ryoma, Shuichi, Tenko, and Samugi. And from Ultra Despair Girls, we have Haiji, Hiroko, Jotaro, Kanon, Komaru Naegi, our champion, the cutest knight of them all. The Master of the Dark Arts is here. Kotoko, Masaru is here. We have Monica, the Sheepshifter herself. Nagisa is here, as well as the best dad Taichi, and Yuta is present today. In league with the others, just three folks from, I guess, all the light novels. We have Yasuke, Ryoko, And we have Yui from Danganronpa Kirigiri. I am 100% sure that's where she's from. Moving along to the Bears, we have Monodam, Monosuke, Monotaro, Monofune, Monokid, Kurokuma, Shirokuma, Monokuma, Usami, and for the first time ever, Ball Monokuma. What have we done? How did we enter this timeline? We hit 2,000 subscribers, that's how we entered this timeline, so tell me. Because it's 2,000 subscribers, and because this holds such definite meaning for the future of the finale, one of these characters could be the champ and the tag team champion because of this game, but let me know. Who do you think stands the best shot in winning a race? Because this is all racing themed. There's all sorts of references to all sorts of car things. There's like Mario Kart themed things in here. It's a lot of fun, actually. You guys are gonna really enjoy this because I really enjoyed looking at a lot of these things. Tell me, who do you think is best suited to win a race of this sort? Which class or which set of characters do you think is gonna win? Will it be Danganronpa 1, Danganronpa 2, Danganronpa 3, V3, Ultra Despair Girls, the others with a slim chance but still a chance, or the Monokumas? Which set do you think will take the victory? And of course, pick 88 characters. Do I want you to pick 8 characters? For games like this, I give you guys a lot. But get 8 characters. Do it. Give yourself 8 characters. You've got a pretty good chance to select the winner. And I am going to, in the meantime, I don't know. I feel like today I could just, you know, take a seat, kick back a little bit while you guys make your picks in the comments below. And I could say, thanks guys, 2,000. Didn't think I would get here. Didn't think I would get to 1,000. Funny enough, I feel like I've told the story a couple times that at the beginning of this year I was like, wow, I am at like 60-something subscribers. I think the goal this year is let's get to 100. Never did I think that we would achieve 2,000. That is one zero too many that I thought we were gonna get. Didn't think we were gonna get to 1,000 this year. I didn't think a lot of things would happen this year, but you know what? It's been a fantastic. It has truly been the year of the Aviator. We have together made this truly the year of the Aviator. 2019 has been a pretty decent year. I am looking forward to 2020 with you all today. But of course, we can't just end this right here. We have to go through all this. I need to make my picks. And so, I think I would have to say, without a doubt, the person who fares the best in a game like this has got to be Oh, I'm sorry. It's been a hot minute since I've paused. You weren't expecting it, were you? Well, it's happened again. Ladies and gentlemen, the person who fares the best, clearly, it's gotta be Mondo. Leader of a biker gang, this is his game to win. Absolutely. But I'm not picking him to win. I gave you guys 8 picks, but I'm gonna stick to my singular pick because, you know, that's what I do. And if I am going to think, if I have to predict, I feel like, I don't know. This is wild. There's so many people. I'm going Mukuro. Mukuro's winning this one. She's getting herself into the singles bracket, and she is ensuring that Maki and her get into the tag team bracket. Mukuro's my pick. Danganronpa 1 is going to win this thing. So, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you are prepared because this is going to be a spectacle. One of the most exciting. Because everything is fresh, everything is brand new, I've never read any of these events before, and technically since this is a singles episode, I'll pull out the secret achievement card. It could happen. The odds are low, there's only 3 left, and I think really only one of them could happen today. Just one, but it's possible. So ladies and gentlemen, if you guys are prepared, we have to do what we do best, and that's hit resimulate not once, not 2 times, not even 3, or 4 times, but the fantastic 5th time for the truest of all randomness. It is time for the race to begin. Let's do it, you guys, because at the start, the race begins. Racers, start your engines and sound the horn! friends. Peko drives away at full speed. Kaede also does the same. Taichi leaps into his vehicle through the window, Duke's Boy style, before driving off. Makoto drives away at full speed. Izuyoi summons a State Farm agent to kill Tinko for him. Well, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Rest in peace, Tinko. Ryoko drives away at full speed. Himiko also drives away at full speed. Usami, the Great Gozu, and Mukuro are stuck behind Ruruka, who doesn't know how to drive stick. You better learn. Why'd you pick this card, Ruruka? Please, jeez Louise. Sakura races off. Celeste drives away at full speed. Ladies and gentlemen, Jin jumps on the trunk and tries to cram his luggage inside. Mitarai drives away at full speed. Monotaro sabotages Shirakuma's vehicle. Shirakuma murders him and drives off in his vehicle. Alright, Shirakuma. Kanon drives away at full speed. Monica releases the gas at the right time and gets a rocket start. That is classic Mario Kart. She knows what she's doing. She's winning this one, you guys. Sonya drives away at full speed, as does Akane, as does Kokichi, so does Monofini. Seiko leaps into her vehicle through the window, Duke's Boy style, before driving off. Angie drives away at full speed. Nagisa grabs an ice scraper. This man is wise, he's getting prepared. Maki and Mahiru drive away at full speed, as does Miu. Masaru, Mondo, Mikan, and Fuyiko are in a literal race war. Jeez Louise. Leon shoots Kaito's gas tank and he explodes. That is the end of Kaito, Luminary of the Losers. He is right at the end of the pack, as expected. Komaru puts a banana in Nagito's tailpipe. When Nagito steps on the gas, it shoots the banana out into Komaru's brain. There goes the champ. Rest in peace, champ. Hopefully you do better in the finale. Jotaro kills Hajime and steals his ride. Ryoma drives away at full speed. Yuta doesn't have a license, but that does not stop him from competing. Rantaro's engine stalled. Tengen peels out. Shuichi drives away at full speed. Togami drives into a frozen lake and drowns. Jeez Louise, my boy. Hiroko drives away at full speed, as does Gundam. Maya drives away at full speed too. Hina fires a missile at Junko and kills her. Where did you get a missile? Are you driving a tank, Hina? What are you doing? Crazy Yoko drives away at full speed. Monodam has no idea where to go. He just decides to follow Nekomaru, ultimate team leader. Karumi races off. Monokuma drives away at full speed, as does Samugi and Haiji, but Taka finishes painting anime girls onto his vehicle. That seems like a very Hifumi thing to do. Don't know why you did it. Chiaki grabs all of the missiles. Okay. Sato, Hifumi, Yasuke, Kibo, and Munakata decide to carpool. That's an interesting carpool that we have here. Yeah, very interesting carpool. It's probably a pretty silent carpool too, except for Hifumi, who's probably talking everyone's ears off. Hiro decides to peel out. Chisa enters the competition after hearing that the winner would get a free wish. Is the wish to go into the finale? Wait, is there a literal free wish on the line? Should I have entered this competition too? Chihiro activates his GPS. Natsumi drives away at full speed. The imposter, the ultimate Fat Togami, drives away at full speed too. Izuru, Gonta, and Toko are stuck behind Cory in the house, who doesn't know how to drive stick. Kyoko grabs all the missiles. Teruteru is joined by a chimpanzee and a small child. Daisaku drives away at full speed. Juzo has no idea where to go, so he just follows Kotoko. Monosuke peels out. Ball Monokuma obviously follows that cab. Kochi, Kizakura puts on a pair of goggles. Kazuichi drives away at full speed. Monokid is joined by a chimpanzee and a small child. There's a lot of chimps and small children in this game. Sayaka drives away at full speed. Unfortunately, she survived the beginning of the race. Ibuki's engine is stalled. Kurokuma drives away at full speed, and Yui obviously follows that cab. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll proceed. It is the start of day one. What antics will begin as we continue into the main part of the race? Let's find out. As Juzo realizes his vehicle is a robot in disguise. Alright, I guess it's more than meets the eye. Who is driving? Oh my god! Ball Monokuma is driving. How can that be? How can that be? Leon drives into a tunnel. Sonya tries to blow up Hyoko with a missile, but activates the windshield wipers instead. Poor Sonya. Natsumi activates her ejector seat and launches herself out of her vehicle and into Yuta's. Taichi looks out of the window and imagines a man is running along the outside. Okay, that's interesting. Good on you. Angie is getting her kicks on Route 66. Kotoko is too afraid to use the gas station bathroom and has to hold it. I don't blame you. Gas station bathrooms can be pretty disgusting. Sato takes out time to visit the House of Yarn. Yep. Net-wise, you never know when you'll next be able to visit the House of Yarn. Makoto tears up Gundam's vehicle with spiked tires. Jeez Louise. Seiko can't stop this crazy thing. Jotaro slows down Monodam, Shirokuma, and Monofumi by firing artificial webs at them. Jeez Louise. Kizakura tears up Izuo's vehicle with spiked tires. Daisaku accidentally hits Nekomaru and stops to see if he's okay. He's fine. He's okay. Kokichi sprays oil all over the road, but Monokuma manages to regain control and not spin out. Monokuma is a fantastic driver. He's a hot pick for this race. Top betting odds go to Monokuma. Feeling lonely, Taka picks up a roadside prostitute. That does not seem like the way of the samurai. Would not have expected that, but good on you. Good on you, Taka. Rantaro fails a breathalyzer test and is arrested, but bribes the officer to get away. Okay, Rantaro. Mikan realizes her vehicle is a robot in disguise. Hifumi is too afraid to use the gas station bathroom and has to hold it. Sayaka gets into a high-speed police chase. Someone arrest her, please. Get her out of this race. Kibo slows down Mahiru, Kyoko, and Toko by firing artificial webs at them. Mitarai doesn't notice the light is green as Karumi and Yue angrily honk the horn behind him. Izuru throws a blue shell at Kori. Teru was in second place and got caught in the blast as well. Those two are probably out and donezo now. La Cucaracha plays as Tengen honks his horn. Gonta is pulled over by the police but gets away with a bribe. Peko is cruising around. Ryoma pushes a button and transforms his vehicle into a plane. This man is winning this race. Haiji is trying to find a good radio station, but all he's getting is country music. Take me home, country roads. Mondo hits a banana peel. Dropped by Mew, but nothing happens because it's a banana peel. Okay, that one got me. That one got me pretty good. Yasuke tries to blow up Nagisa with a missile, but the windshield wipers activate instead. Cannon christens her vehicle the Cannon Mobile. The Cannon Mobile is trying to win this whole game. Fat Togami and Ibuki chase each other up and down the streets of San Fran. Samugi pushes a button to activate her turbo booster. She is in full gear. Monosuke fails a breathalyzer test and is arrested, but the officer is bribed. He gets away with it. Maki is too fast and too furious. Kaede puts the pedal to the metal. Nagito stops to pick up groceries. Monica gets into an accident. She survived thanks to her airbag, thank goodness. Hina falls in dead last, feeling lonely. Masaru also picks up a roadside prostitute. I hope it's just like a babysitter. Chisa turns her vehicle into a food truck. That's actually very clever, very wise. Munakata and Ryoko buy some tacos, and they weren't poisoned, so everyone's a-okay. Jin buys some roadside corn. Yasuhiro runs over a bunch of... oh my god. Runs over a bunch of baby ducks that were crossing the street. Get this man's out of here. Hiro, what did you do? Baby ducks? You're supposed to stop and let them... Mukuro gives Shuichi the finger in a fit of road rage. Usami buys some roadside corn. Fuyiko stands on Hiroko's hood to joust with Akane and on Monika's, but they are killed. Who's killed? But they are killed. So Fuyiko and Hiroko both died just now, I think. I guess Akane and Monika are better jousters. Celeste is driving in circles. Who is driving? Oh my god. Gozu is driving. How can that be? Who is driving? Oh my god. Chihiro is driving. How can that be? Ruruka, Kurakuma, Himiko, and Maya run over Chiaki in succession. No, Chiaki. Kazuichi looks out the window and imagines a man is running along the roadside. Sakura puts the top down so she can feel the wind in her hair. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of the first day. We have lost 12 people, 12 cannon shots. 12 of our 88 folks are gone. Are you guys ready for a Claire de Lune board? Tenko, Monotaro, Kaito, Komaru, Hajime, Togami, Junko, Kori in the house, Teru, Fuyuhiko, Hiroko, Chiaki. If we say everybody's statuses now as we proceed. I did not mean to do that. I want to see everybody's statuses. Well, we can even step back. You guys didn't see any of that. We will see everybody's statuses. We lost what? Just 2 from Danganronpa 1. Danganronpa 2 has lost, what, 4? Twice as many. Danganronpa 3 still completely in there, going strong. Danganronpa V3, however, has lost 3. Koi in the House, Kaito, and Tenko. Ultra Despair Girls has lost 2, which is a good chunk of their people since they're a smaller team. The others and the Monokumas have lost Monotaro, the Mono team. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we're ready to proceed. We have to keep going. We have 88 people to get through, and an arena event could take out so many of them because there's not a lot of, hey, you survived for these arena events that I've looked at. Are you ready? Now we can officially proceed. Here we go. And at the start of night 1, Leon brought a pair of truck nuts. Okay, good. Azuru and Angie have a drag race. Angie wins. Azuru swears revenge. How did you lose, Azuru? I guess Faith guided her to victory. Good on you, Angie and Atua. Gundam drives into a block with a question mark and picks up an item. Good on him. What item did you pick up, Gundam? I wonder. Izio is pulled over by a policeman and is shot dead when he can't afford the bribe. No, Izio. Low-key was rooting for you. Shirakuma and Rantaro soap up all of Maya's windows. Now she's gotta clean her car, you guys. Monodam slashes Kaede's tires. You have released the Asylum Akamatsu. You have, I don't know what you have done. Mikan kicks her vehicle in frustration. Jin burrows underground using a drill attachment, spending the night in a sketchy motel. Monokuma overhears various over-the-top things happening in the other rooms. Monica and Toko exchange insurance information after getting into an accident. Ryoko is hopelessly lost. Kotoko and Tengen shoot Taichi's gas cap to try to make the vehicle explode, and it doesn't. Wow. So all of them survived, and you two just failed at making a vehicle explode. Yasuke is the designated driver as Peko, Kazuichi, and Kurumi go out drinking. They seem like good drinking buds, let's be honest. Actually, no. 2 of them seem very serious. It looks like they should be keeping Kazuichi in check. Masaru finds a motel and is watching free HBO. This man's is clever. This man's is the next level strat. Wait, if Munakata's here, and Makoto's here, and Hyoko's there, who's driving this thing? Yuta wakes up in shock after Nagito honks his horn loudly. That sounds just like Nagito. Jeez Louise. Ruruko burrows underground with a drill attachment. Fat Togami paints a tunnel on the side of the wall. Ryoma simply passes through it. Man, that's some Roadrunner shenanigans going on. Mondo drives into a tree and dies. Well, there goes Mondo. Rest in peace. Mukuro is waiting in a drive-thru to order some chicken. Good on you. Sakura's vehicle falls apart and she is eliminated. That sucks. Rest in peace, Sakura, I guess. Usami and Yasuhiro have tantric sex in Shuichi's backseat. I do not approve. No, pass on that one. We're gonna keep moving though. Monokid cooks some of his roadkill and eats it. That's disgusting. Well, I mean, it's cooked, I guess. Monokid, you do you. I'm not gonna judge you. Sayaka runs over Celeste, but Celeste manages to escape. Natsumi jumps over Nekamaru and Miu's vehicles to show off. They are impressed. Good on you, Natsumi. Kanon asks Taka for gas money, but Taka refuses to give her any. How rude. She is in need. Chihiro will never speak of the shortcut again. What was the shortcut, Chihiro? Mahiru's vehicle hits 88 miles per hour and she travels through time. She returns a few seconds later, having spent several weeks in the past. Alright. Didn't know that you. Okay, good on you, Mahiru. Gozu and Kibo spend the night in a comically terrible motel. Kibo kinda liked the place. Chisa destroys Kokichi's vehicle, but he gets away in a smaller escape pod. Good on you. Juzo realizes what race car spelled backwards is. Oh, it's race car. Gonta sprays smoke all over the road. Kurakuma and Sato somehow make it through okay. Monofony restocks her weapons. Kizakura gets a sponsorship from Mobile. From Mobile. Yue forgets to sleep and decides to continue driving into the night. That's dangerous, girl. Get yourself some sleep. Sleep's important. Samugi steers with her feet while strumming on a banjo. Alright, good on you. Feeling lonely, Sonia picks up a roadside. There's so many roadside prostitutes in this game. Hina wakes up in shock after Ibuki loudly honks her horn. Also, seems very accurate. Maki asks Seiko for gas money. She reluctantly agrees. See, look, that's pleasant. That's pleasant. Taka, you need to learn how to treat people nicely. Mitarai leaves his vehicle running in a garage until he dies of carbon dioxide. No, carbon monoxide poisoning. No. ultimate rhino. Nagisa and Haiji combine their weapons, combine their vehicles into one. Okay. I didn't think you two would be working together, but by all means, go ahead. Jotaro makes a hat out of his travel map. That sounds pretty dang good. I appreciate that. Hifumi and Daisaku get into an accident. Daisaku wasn't wearing a seatbelt and dies. PSA, you guys, always wear your seatbelts. They are lifesavers. Ball Monokuma and Monosuke exchange insurance information after getting into an accident. Akane destroys Himiko's vehicle, but she gets away in a smaller escape pod. And Kyoko fails a breathalyzer test and is arrested. She spends the rest of the night in jail. Kirigiri, how could ya? We'll proceed because it is time for day 2. These all-stars are moving right along in their race as Ibuki paints a tunnel onto the side of a wall and somehow Mahiru passes through it. Ibuki stands around confused. How did this happen? Monodam gets into a high-speed police chase. Yasuke tries to cross a rickety rope bridge and he makes it. Gozu drives 5 miles over the speed limit. The madman. Jotaro runs over a bunch of baby ducks that were crossing the street. Angie drops tacks on the road, puncturing Monosuke's and Sayaka's tires. Good on you, Angie. Look at you, watching out for all of us, getting rid of Sayaka, even though she's probably still alive. Maki rams Kurokuma. Kurokuma now has whiplash. That hurts. Jeez Louise. Taka realizes he doesn't know how to drive. How do I do this? Gundam breaks Yuta's windshield with a golf club. Jeez Louise. Cannon plays chicken with Kizakura. And Kizakura turns, wow. Hifumi moves a sign so that it points the other way. Tengen falls for it. Everyone's falling for all these stupid pranks. Feeling lonely, Peko picks up a roadside prostitute. I guess Fuyiko is dead. Ryoma doesn't realizes he also doesn't know how to drive. Ryoko doesn't see anyone around and assumes she's in first. Munakata narrowly avoids hitting a woman pushing a baby carriage. Thank you. Thank you for narrowly avoiding something because everyone else has been hitting baby ducks and I'm not a fan. Makoto gets into an accident. He survives thanks to his airbag. Haiji can't afford gas and is forced to work something out with the gas station owner. Yikes. As she drives, Kotoko keeps hitting her head and switching personalities. I didn't know you had multiple personalities too. Leon takes a second right at Mars. The ultimate imposter, my man Fat Togami, drops tacks on the road, puncturing Himiko and Shuichi's tires. Some Mugi gives Mukuro the finger in a fit of rage. We were just passing the middle finger, apparently. Ruruka told Kazuichi the stream was shallow. Kazuichi swears at her while drowning. Kazuichi, no. Seiko stops and set a trap for the other racers, but falls into it herself and dies. Seiko, no. Monofini sprays oil all over the road, but Azuru manages to regain control and not spin out. That man is a legend. Chisa plays chicken with Kokichi, but Chisa turns. Kokichi is not going to turn, ladies and gentlemen. He's the king of chickens. Monokuma. His engine started spewing black smoke. That's not good. Taichi sprays smoke all over the road. Gonta and Celeste somehow make it through okay. Masaru honks his horn so loudly that Maya's head explodes. I guess she is a robot, so she'll be, I guess, loud noises might do that, I guess. Who knows? Who knows? Monica buys some roadside corn. Kaede gets lost and winds up in Radiator Springs. She commits suicide out of boredom. Oh my gosh, Radiator Springs isn't that bad, you guys. It's a nice calm town. You can meet some talking cars. Jin lost a wheel and the Joker got away. Classic. Monokid veers off of a bridge and a hopeful turtle on a cloud retrieves him. Thanks, Lakitu. Yasahiru's engine starts spewing black smoke as well. Toko puts the top down so she can feel the wind in her hair. Mew plays chicken with Akane. Akane turns. I feel like neither of them would turn, to be completely honest. Sato's engine starts spewing black smoke. Yui puts the pedal to the metal. Sonya tries to cross a rickety rope bridge and makes it. Chihiro honks his horn so loud that Nagito's head explodes. Rest in peace, Nagito. Hiyoko drops tacks on the road. The thumbtack terror. That's my girl, crazy Hiyoko. Puncturing Shirokuma and Nekamaru's tires. Ball Monokuma tears up Mikan's vehicle with spiked tires. Kurumi runs over a bunch of baby ducks. Guys, please avoid baby ducks. What are you guys doing? Hina destroys Juzo's vehicle, but he gets away in a smaller escape pod. Nagisa honks his horn so loudly that everyone's head is exploding today. Usami, rest in peace. Kibo gets into a drag race with an Amish man in a horse-drawn cart. He's probably not gonna win, let's be honest. And Rantaro gets rear-ended by Natsumi. As we proceed, it is time for another 12 Gon. Can we get a Claire de Lune 4? Izuyoi, Mondo, Sakura, Mitarai, Daisaku, Kyoko, Kazuichi, Seiko, Maya, Kaede, Nagito, Usami. And ladies and gentlemen, as we see everybody's statuses. Now, Danganronpa 1 not doing as well. They have lost, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people? Still not doing the worst, though. Danganronpa 2 has lost, what, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people. Danganronpa 3 has only lost 5 as well. Danganronpa V3 is still doing particularly well. They've only lost 3 folks. Ultra Despair Girls has just lost 2, still nobody lost since the first 2. And the others still doing completely fine, and the Monokuma team, the Mono Monos, has lost Usami. Ladies and gentlemen, hopefully your picks are doing okay. My pick is still in. Mukuro's still in. She's gonna win this one. I know you guys might not believe in Mukuro like I believe in Mukuro, but the time that I believed in Gundam, it got me a win, so I need to put my full blind faith in Mukuro. She's winning this one. No doubt about it. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll proceed and hope that I did not super jinx her and she dies at the beginning of this round. It does not happen, thank goodness. At the start of night 2, Angie buys a pair of truck nuts. Yui decides to trade her vehicle for a 2005 Kia Sorento. Crazy Yoko and Tengen shoot at Ryoko's gas cap, trying to make the vehicle, the entire vehicle explode. It does not explode. Sato kicks her vehicle in frustration. Kotoko drives into a block with a question mark and picks up an item. I wonder what item it was. She probably got a blue shell. Everyone's about to get got. Karumi and the Ultimate Imposter exchange insurance information after getting into an accident. Ryoma stays awake all night to work on his engine. Celeste runs over Nekomaru, but Nekomaru manages to survive. That man is sturdy. He's the sturdy boy. Sonya's alarm turns on, keeping Munakata, Kizakura, and Ball Monokuma up all night. Kokichi realizes what race car is spelled backwards. It is still race car. Ibuki decides to sleep in her vehicle. Mikan drives into a block with a question mark and picks up an item. Samugi slashes Shuichi's tires. Shuichi's tires have not been having a good race. Taichi sees a gremlin on the side of the road. Get out of there. Haiji and Makoto exchange information. They've got into an accident. Monokuma cooks some of his roadkill and eats it. Peko rides on top of Akane's vehicle and hits mailboxes with a baseball bat. Anarchy. Maki drives drunk but doesn't crash into anything. Don't you do that, Maki. I'm disappointed in you. Chihiro realizes that he has no idea where the finish line is. Huh. Me neither. Masaru cuts Monofini off and flips her off. Jeez Louise. Jin cuts Monokid's brakes. Chisa finds a motel and is watching for free HBO. Taka lies back on his hood, lights a blunt, and stares into the stars. This has really, like, opened your eyes, hasn't it, Taka? You have been living a dangerous life during this race. Juzo picks up Kibo's vehicle and beats him to death with it. That man's stronger than I thought. Yasuhiro slashes Monika's tires. Leon forgets to sleep and continues to drive into the night. Forgoes sleep. Kurokuma gives Natsumi a pair of fuzzy dice. Rantaro and Kanon get into an accident. Kanon wasn't wearing her seatbelt and she dies once again. Wear your seatbelts, boys and girls. Ruruka hits her vehicle, or Ruruka hotboxes her vehicle. That makes way more sense. Toko decides to help Hina with her engine problems. I didn't know Toko was a perfect mechanic. Shirakuma and Jotaro start driving as fast as they can when they hear banjos. I don't know where these banjos are coming from. Gonta realizes what race car is backwards. He's probably thoroughly entertained. Mew is waiting in a drive-thru to order some chicken. Mukuro's alarm turns on, keeping Monodam, Izuru, and Monosuke awake all night. Mahiru can't afford gas and is forced to work something out with the gas station owner. She's probably like, I don't know, washing dishes. Himiko chases down an ice cream truck. That sounds about right. Hifumi and Yasuke exchange information. They've gotten into an accident. Gundam lures Gozu into his vehicle with candy. Why have you done this? Sayaka sprays smoke all over the road, and Nagisa and Yuta somehow make it out okay. We will proceed to day 3. Sayaka accidentally runs over a dog. Get out of here, Sayaka. That is unforgivable. Take this woman out. Take her out of here. She is a menace to society. That was a poor doggo, and you look what you've done. Look what you've done, Sayaka. I will never forgive you. I never have, never will. Never will. Angie looks out of the window and imagines a man is running along the roadside. Kotoko paints a tunnel on the side of the wall. Taichi simply passes through and nobody's actually getting hit. Nobody's getting the death version of that event. I know it exists. Yuta buys some roadside corn. Gonta performs a drive-by, killing Sonya, Karumi, Mahiru, and Rantaro. Alright, Gonta. Looks like you have a strong shot of winning this race, don't you? Chisa fails a breathalyzer test and is arrested, but bribes the officer to get away. Interesting. She has successfully made that bribe. If only Kyoko would have done the same thing. Kokichi is steering. Then who's taking his shirt off? Shuichi. The imposter and Nekomaru chase each other up and down the streets of San Francisco. Makoto was the last to check in at the pit stop and was eliminated from the race with a gun. Oh my gosh. Akane, Leon, Mikan, Mukuro, and Peko decide to carpool. Jin pushes a button and activates his turbo boosters. Yasuke has no idea where to go, so he decides to follow Azuru. That's probably the best move. Haiji lost a wheel and the Joker got away. If Yue is steering, then who's taking her shirt? Why is everyone taking the shirts off? Keep your shirts on while you're driving. It's brisk outside, it's winter time. It's fall time, but it's brisk winter. It is fall time, but it's brisk fall, brisk autumn. Crazy Yoko's on the lookout for a Denny's or something. She's starving. Saying Crazy Yoko, I'm gonna eat after this. Nagisa sees a hitchhiking hobo, but just keeps driving. Keeps on driving. Tengen has moved to the front of the pack. Shuichi doesn't notice that the light is green as Natsumi and Chihiro honk angrily from behind him. Go, Shuichi, hurry up. Kizakura has no idea where to go, so he just follows Munakata. Monokuma and Shirokuma have a sword fight on the roofs of Ruruka and Monodam's moving vehicles. What a sight for sore eyes. Hina is driving in the front of an obviously fake green screen. Beautiful. She's not even really in this race. Ball Monokuma sees a hitchhiking hobo but just keeps on driving. Celeste drives 5 miles over the speed limit. The mad woman. Samuki lets Hiro follow her since he was lost. Maki and Monofini block Gozu's way, but he uses a ramp to jump over them. Jeez Louise. All these stunts. Monokid doesn't notice that the light is green. Ryoma and Monosuke are honking angrily from behind them. Jotaro sprays smoke all over the road, but Fumi and Ibuki somehow make it through okay. Gundam is rear-ended by Masaru. Kurokuma drives through a tunnel. Toko moves a sign so it points the other way. Mew falls for it. Oh, what a dork. Juzo sees a hitchhiking hobo but keeps on driving. Monica sprays oil all over the road, but Taka manages to regain control and not spin out. Himiko dies of heat stroke after Sato leaves her locked in the car. Don't leave your poor small mage child in the car, you guys. Get her out. Let her go into the store with you. Ryoko drives into a tunnel. And we move on to the Fallen Tributes. So we were already on day 3. 8 more are gone. That is what? 1/11th of the competition. Can we get a Claire de Lune for our Fallen Tributes? Kibo. Kanon. Sonya. Karumi. Mahiru. Rantaro. Makoto. Himiko. We'll take a quick peek at everybody's statuses real quick. We are dwindling and dwindling. Danganronpa 1 still has Hina, Celeste, Chihiro, Hifumi, Taka, Leon, Mukuro, Sayaka, Toko, and Hiro. Danganronpa 2 still has Akane, Gundam, Crazy Hyoko, Ibuki's Grace, Mikan, Nekomaru, Peko the Sword Knight, and Fat Togami. Danganronpa 3 has Chisa, the Great Gozu, Azuru, Jin Kirigiri Juzo, Tengen, Kizakura, Munakata, and Natsumi. They have another row, as well as Ruruka and Sato. Danganronpa V3 still has Angie, Gonta, Kokichi. Kokichi, I feel like you're just gonna win the special again. It seems to be your doing. That seems to be what you do best. Maki, Mew, Ryoma, Shuichi, and Samugi. Ultra Despair Girls has Haiji, Jotaro, all of the Warriors of Hope to actually, I didn't realize all of them are still in. Kotoko, Masaru, Monica, and Nagisa, as well as Taichi and Yuta. All of the others still remain, not one of them has died. Yasuke, Ryoko, and Yui. And from the Monos, we still have Monodam, Monosuke, Monofune, Monokid, Kurakuma, Shirakuma, Monokuma, and Ball Monokuma, most importantly, Ball Monokuma. The odds that one of the Monokumas wins, getting pretty high, but that means nothing. They could all die this next round as I click proceed because we still have plenty of people to get through. We have plenty of people to see spin out, get caught in all sorts of crazy situations because at the start of night 3, Gonta locks Kurakuma, Hifumi, and, oh my gosh, Kurakuma, Hifumi, and Mukuro in his trunk. The 3 soon become trunk buddies. Never in my life would I believe that Hifumi, Kurakuma, and Mukuro would ever be buddies in any scenario, but they are now trunk buddies. Congratulations to the trunk buds. Monica shreds Sayaka, Nekomaru, and Juzo to bits using a huge drill on the front of her vehicle. Jeez Louise, how could you do that to Nekomaru and Juzo? But thanks you for doing it to Sayaka. Monica, you are absolutely glorious! Thank you, Monica. I was worried for a hot second. Natsumi and, oh well, I guess I need to root against Veruca too. Because if she wins, then technically Sayaka gets into the tag team finale. Someone get Veruca out of this thing. Natsumi and Crazy Yoko have a drag race. Natsumi wins. Crazy Yoko swears revenge. Hina locks her keys in the vehicle. Kotoko, Masaru, Monofune, and Ryoko hold a lowrider competition. All of my friends know the lowrider. The lowrider is a little higher. Kokichi realizes that he has no idea where the finish line is. Nobody does. Ball Monokuma stands on Jin's hood to joust with Samugi on Shirakuma's, but they are killed. So Ball Monokuma, rest in peace, you're out of here. So is the other Kirigiri. Ladies and gentlemen, Ryoma gets into a fight at a bar and is stabbed by the truck driver named Big Earl. Jotaro suddenly realizes that he has left the stove on back at home. You get back there, Jotaro, you don't want your house to burn down. Ibuki suddenly realizes that she also left the stove on. She was like, he left the stove on, so did I! Yasuke hides in the Ultimate Imposter's trunk, or backseat rather, while he's not looking. Celeste steers with her feet while strumming a banjo. The finer things in life. Veruca forgets to sleep and decides to drive through the night. Maki locks Monokuma into her trunk. Nagisa and Angie have become bitter rivals. Miu hears muffled screaming coming from Yasuhiro's trunk, but decides not to investigate. It was like, I don't know what you're doing, but that's probably some weird occultist stuff. Akane breaks, oh my gosh, breaks Tengen's thumbs, but he keeps driving without needing to use them. Ouch. Gundam and Leon shoot at each other with mounted Gatling guns. Gundam survives. That is the end of Leon's life. Taka sucks the gas, oh my gosh, sucks the gas out of Haiji's tank using a hose. Taka, you are doing some wild things this game. Yui and Shuichi soap up all of Chihiro's windows. How could you? That's the ultimate. Sato sucks the gas out of Monosuke's trunk tank while using a hose. Azuru chases down an ice cream truck. Taichi, completely depressed, drinks alone. Rest in peace, Taichi. Your son's still alive though. Gozu's vehicle hits 88 miles per hour and travels through time. A few seconds later, having spent several weeks in the past, he makes his return. Munakata drives into a tree and dies. Kizakura realizes what race car is spelled backwards. Monica steers with his feet while strumming a banjo. There's so many banjos and just a whole symphony of banjos. Toko and Pekka have become bitter rivals. Yuta is hopelessly lost. Chisa gets a sponsorship from Mobile. Monodam restocks his weapons and Mikan steers with her feet. There's so many banjos. So many banjos. But ladies and gentlemen, it is day 4. Natsumi is cruising around. Haiji looks out of the window and imagines the man is running around along the roadside. I see him too, Haiji. Feeling lonely, Mew picks up a roadside prostitute. Now, that I believe. Kokichi feels the need for speed. Taka drives into a frozen lake and drowns, and such is the end of Taka's wild night. Tengen accidentally hits Monofune and stops to see if she's okay, but she seems fine. Maki's engine has started spewing black smoke. Mikan is crippled in a crash but continues the race in a wheelchair. Poor Mikan. Hopefully you win this one, Mikan. I'm rooting for you now. Jotaro has to wait. Wait, my pick is still on. I shouldn't be rooting for you. Not yet, Mikan. Jotaro has to wait for a bunch of baby ducks to cross the street before continuing. Thank you. Thank you, Jotaro. Even though I'm pretty sure that you ran over baby ducks earlier today. Did you? I'm pretty sure you did. You didn't this time, and thus I thank you. Clap it up for Jotaro, decent human being of the race. Gonta decides to turn ride-sharing on for extra cash. Gonta, smart man. You might not win, but you know what you do have? Some extra spending cash. That is perfect for the holidays. That man's is going places. That man's is going places with that thought pattern. Taichi is cruising around. Ruruka takes time out to visit the House of Yarn. Yui sees Toko close behind her in her rearview mirror. Celeste hits a ramp and does a fantastic flip. Sato is too afraid to use the gas station bathroom and has to hold it. I do not blame you. Maya hits the ramp and does a fantastic flip as well. Monokid's vehicle can't stop, and he has no choice but to run over Nagisa in the way. Jeez Louise, rest in peace Nagisa. The blue boys have turned on each other. Guess he didn't want to, he had no choice. Mukuro sprays smoke all over the road. Gundam and Akane somehow make it out okay. You two are bitter rivals in this game though, Gundam and Akane. I'm surprised you didn't kill each other afterwards. Masaru realizes that he doesn't know how to drive. Peko drives Monosuke and Kizakura to the toy store, running over several little boys on the way over. Peko, what the heck? Hina stops to pick up some groceries. Yasuke sees a hitchhiking hobo but keeps on driving. Chisa is on the lookout for a Denny's or something because this woman is starving. Shuichi is trying to find change for the toll booth. Akane puts the top down so she can feel the wind in her hair, a tool blowing the breeze. Samugi has no idea where to go, so she follows Ibuka, who probably also has no idea where to go. The ultimate imposter is cruising around. Shirakuma fell to dead last. Hiro, where is he going? He doesn't. Where Hiro is going, he don't need roads. Kurokuma and Crazy Yoko have a sword fight on the roofs of Monokuma and Kotoko. Ryoko ran out of gas and now has to push her vehicle. That's a shame. Hopefully she can remember it for just a bit longer. So that she's not just like pushing like, why am I pushing this vehicle? Where am I going? What am I doing here? Azuru's vehicle is too weak to make it up a hill and tumbles backwards in a fiery wreck. Rest in peace, Azuru. Godspeed to you. Gozu breaks Yuta's windshield with a golf club. Chihiro tries to beat a train at a railroad tries to beat a train at a railroad crossing and succeeds. Thank goodness. I was like, that's the end of Chihiro, but he made it. Good on him. As he drives, Monodam keeps hitting his head, switching personalities, and Hifumi realizes that his vehicle is a robot in disguise. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll proceed. It's time for a Claire de Lune. We lost 11 more people, 1/8 of the competition gone. We are losing person after person, so soon. Can we get a Claire de Lune for Sayaka, Nekamaru, Juzo, Ball Monokuma, Jin Kirigiri, Ryoma, Leon, Munakata, Taka, Nagisa, Izuru. And let's take a quick peek at everybody's statuses, ladies and gentlemen. We are inching closer and closer really to the top 10 now that we're thinking about it, because we still have Hina, Celeste, Chihiro, Hifumi, Mukuro, Toko, and Hiro from Danganronpa 1. Danganronpa 2 only has Akane, Gundam, Crazy Yoko, Mikan, Peko, and the ultimate imposter, Fat Togami. Danganronpa 3 still has Chisa, the Great Gozu, Kizakura, and Tengen, Natsumi, Ruruka, and Sato. Danganronpa V3 still has Angie and Gonta, who has 4 kills. I haven't been paying attention to the kills, actually. That's something I need to take a quick peek at, because it looks like most people have died to something, not to a person, but Gonta, he's got 4 kills. Remaining on V3 still has Kokichi, Maki, Miu, Shuichi, and Samugi. Ultra Despair Girl still has most of the Warriors of Hope, no longer Nagisa. They have Haiji, Jotaro, Kotoko, Masaru, Monica. They also have Taichi and Yuta. The others still completely alive, and the Mono team still has Monodam, Monosuke, Monofani, Monokid, Kurokuma, Shirakuma, Monokuma, and that is all. Are you guys ready? Because we have to keep going. One of these people will end up in both of the finale brackets, but then there's also the case that someone who has made it already could get you guys a fan vote this episode. Could get you guys... Chiaki's dead, isn't she? Yeah, she is. Chiaki's dead. There's probably someone here who's got a chance to get you guys in both of the finales. Or a free fan vote for 2. Who else is in both brackets? I don't know. We'll see. Ladies and gentlemen, Are you prepared? Let's proceed. We gotta keep going. We gotta keep going. We've had no arena events and no version of the feast for this, so we got plenty of things to do, and it's going to be, one of those is going to be particularly brutal, and I'm excited for it. So, at the start of night 4, Hifumi refuses to pay $7 for parking and drives all night trying to find a cheaper place. I feel you, Hifumi. I feel you. Mikan realizes what race car is backwards, and it's still a race car. How did you guys not know this? Haiji kicks his vehicle in frustration. Peko is of the belief that slow and steady wins the race. She's in dead last. Kizakura, well, if everyone else dies, dead last is still dead first. Kizakura runs over Angie, but Angie manages to survive. Yui gets into a shouting match with her GPS, and they are no longer on speaking terms. That's cute. Monodam stands on Monophanie's hood to joust with Hina and Celeste, and they kill them. So Hina and Celeste are both gone this time. Rest in peace to the both of you. I was rooting for you, Celeste, in the back of my mind. You too, Hina, to be honest. I like a Hina win every now and again. Tengen yells at Shirokuma for scratching his paint. Chisa stays up all night to work on her engine. Ruruka's vehicle hits 88 miles per hour, and she travels through time. She returns a few seconds later, having spent several weeks in the past. Maki and the Great Gozu start driving as fast as they can when they start to hear banjos. What are all of these banjos everywhere, I tell you. Mew shreds Fat Togami, Kokichi, and Masaru to bits with a drill on the front of her vehicle. That is the end of the former champ, one-time Danganronpa champion of champions, Kokichi. These type of games end up being his games, but not today. Also out of here, Fat Togami and Masaru. Monosuke decides to help Ryoko with her engine problems. Monosuke pulls into a pit stop and is resting. Akane pours sugar into Toko's gas tank. Why have you forsaken her? Sato chases down an ice cream truck. Monica performs donuts in a parking lot for fun. This woman knows what she's doing. She's having a fun time. Monokuma pimps Kotoko's ride. Yasuke attaches a mysterious device on Natsumi's vehicle. Kurokuma and Mukuro go into a drive-in movie and make out in the back seat. I guess Kurokuma is a Junko AI. Makes sense. Jotaro stayed up all night working on his engine. Shuichi lightly bumps into Yuta, and Yuta pretends to be horribly injured to sue. That's my man, Yuta. I can't believe it. Sumugi hears muffled screaming coming from Gundam's trunk, but decides not to investigate. Hiro christens his vehicle the Yase Hiro Mobile. Hiyoko, Crazy Yoko, gets into a bar fight, oh no, and is stabbed by a truck driver named Big Girl. Big Girl has taken out 2 people. Big Girl, how could you? Ibuki once again realizes that race car backwards is race car. Taichi decides to help Gonta with his engine problem, and feeling lonely, Chihiro picks up a roadside prostitute. That is some bravery if I've ever seen it. We are on to day 5, and it all begins with Jotaro and Angie shouting at each other, or shooting at each other with mounted Gatling guns, and Angie survives. That's another Warrior of Hope down. They are starting to dwindle. Monosuke has stopped to fill up his gas tank. Akane's vehicle goes out of control, barreling forward at ludicrous speeds. Well, she's not dead, so good on her. Sato lost a vehicle and lost a wheel and the Joker got away. Tengen puts the top down so he can feel the wind in his hair, his old man hair. Gonta summons a State Farm agent to kill Taichi. How could you? How could you, Gonta? I guess you didn't get your hands dirty, but you were getting a lot of kills today, Gonta. Kizakura plays chicken with Ibuki. Ibuki turns. Yasuke, if he's steering, then who's taking off his shirt? Ryoko. Peko ran out of gas and now has to push her car. Monokid activates his ejector seat, launching him out of his vehicle and into the Great Gozus. Ryoko is hopelessly lost because she is taking off Yasuke's shirt. Yasuhiro's vehicle goes out of control, barreling forward at ludicrous speeds. Chihiro puts the top down so he can feel the wind in his luscious hair. Sumugi slows down Shuichi, Mew, and Chisa by firing artificial webs at them. La Cucaracha plays. As Hifumi honks his horn, Monodam pushes a button and transforms his vehicle into a plane. Maki slows down Toko, Natsumi, and Monica, firing artificial webs at them too. Yue narrowly avoids hitting a woman pushing a baby carriage. Kotoko doesn't see anyone around her, assuming she's in first. Okay, good on you, Kotoko. Yuta drives Miss Daisy. Who's driving? Oh my god, Monokuma's driving! How can this be? Shirokuma and Kurokuma block Gundam's way but uses a ramp to jump over them. Ruruka and Mikan chase each other up and down the streets of San Francisco. Mukuro has to wait for a bunch of baby ducks to cross the road before she can continue. That's my pick. Waiting for baby ducks instead of running them over. You're a classy lady, Mukuro. Even though you just made out with Kurokuma, you're still a classy lady. Monofini becomes trapped in a roundabout for all of eternity. I think that means that she's dead. Haiji has to wait for a bunch of baby ducks. You know what, Haiji? You're gross, and you're disgusting, and you're a horrible human being, but you couldn't run over those baby ducks, and I appreciate that. One step to redemption for Haiji. We'll proceed. It is time for Claire de Lune. We lost 9 people. One of them is Monophanes because she is trapped forever in a roundabout. Can we get a Claire de Lune 4? Hina. Celeste. Fat Togami. Kokichi. Masaru. Crazy Hyoko. Jotaro. Taichi. Monofini. And now we gotta see everybody's statuses. We're losing quite a bit every day. We haven't had a day that was really short. And just like that, Danganronpa 1 has been dwindled down to their final 5. Chihiro, Hifumi, Mukuro, Toko, and Hiro. Danganronpa 2 has dwindled down to their final 5 as well. Akane, Gundam, Ibuki, Mikan, and Peko. Danganronpa 3 has Chisa, the Great Gozu, Tengen, Kizakura, Natsumi, Ruruka, and Seito. That's 7 for them. Danganronpa V3 has Angie, Gonta with 5 kills, Maki, Mew, Shuichi, and Samugi, 6 for them. Ultra Despair Girls, their group is down to their final 4, Haiji, Katoko, Monica, and Yuta. The others still completely alive, not one of them has been touched by death. Monodam, Monosuke, Monokid, Kurokuma, Shirokuma, and Monokuma all remain for Team Mono Mono. It is still anybody's game. I don't know who's gonna come out on top. I never do. I never do. But today, my pick is still alive, so I know who's coming out on top. It's Mukuro. Full blind faith in Mukuro. It has not gotten her killed yet, and it will not get her killed as I click proceed. Hopefully your picks are doing well. It's still a little bit of a ways until your saving grace pick. Unless something terrible happens and we lose like so many people, which is plausible, as we click proceed, and it is the start of night 5. Peko hides in Shuichi's backseat while he's not looking. Gonta's engine is overheating and he can't find any water. Maki's vehicle hits 88 miles per hour and she travels through time, returning a few seconds later, having spent several weeks in the past. Ibuki sprays smoke all over the road. Kizakura crashes, but Mikan makes it through. Her partner makes it through. That's tag teamwork. It was like, I'm gonna shoot the smoke, and Mikan's like, okay, I'll make it through. But Kizakura did not. Rest in peace to Kizakura. Tengen hears muffled screaming from Chihiro's trunk, but decides not to investigate. It's probably, I hope it's not the prostitute that Chihiro picked up earlier. Sato lightly bumps into Akane. Akane proceeds to pretend that she is horribly injured to sue. Shirokuma performs donuts in a parking lot for fun. I'm surprised the donut duo has not done that yet. Akane's still there, she could do it. I believe in her. Natsumi sees a gremlin on the side of her vehicle. Oh no, that's not okay. Angie drives Monokid crazy. Yuta desperately runs on foot as Chisa tries to run him over. Jeez Louise, that is despair Chisa right there. Katoko and Gozu block Mukuro's way, but she uses a ramp to jump over them. That is my pick, Blind Faith. Ruruka realizes the race car backwards is still a race car. Monosuke is fat, and he can't go too fast, but he's faster than Hiro. Kurokuma asks Gundam for money. Gundam refuses to give him any. Toko locks Ifumi in her trunk. I believe that, let's be honest. Monodam his alarm turns off, keeping Haiji, Monica, and Yui awake all night. Yasuke's engine is overheating and he also can't find any water. Samuki and Mew start driving as fast as they can when they start hearing banjos. Ryoko decides to help Monokuma with his engine problems. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll proceed. It is day 6. No event, no feast yet, but it is the start of day 6, and Samugi is too afraid to use the gas station bathroom and has to hold it, I believe that. Ruruka, her vehicle can't stop, and she has no choice but to run Gonta over, who is in the way. Rest in peace to the bug boy. Chihiro gives Haiji the finger in a bit of road rage. Just something about the sweet innocence of Chihiro driving past you with an angry face and a middle finger gives me a lot of joy for some reason. Toko sprays oil all over the road, but Yuta manages to regain control and not spin out. Yui's her engine catches fire and she burns to death. Rest in peace to her. As she drives, Angie keeps hitting her head, switching personalities between herself and Artua. Ibuki drops thumbtacks on the road, puncturing Akane and Ryoko's tires. Yasuhiro breaks Pekko's windshield with a golf club. You're gonna pay for that. Kurokuma puts the top down so he can feel the wind in his hair. Monodam's vehicle completely falls apart and he is eliminated. Rest in peace to you, Monodam. Tengen turns on cruise control and takes a nap. That's that old man nap. Sato gets her kicks on Route 66. Maki pushes a button and transforms her vehicle into a plane. That was a Kaito upgrade. Hifumi narrowly avoids driving to a pane of glass carried by 2 movers. Classic. Monokuma wishes he took a cab instead. I believe that. Monokid slows down Katoko, Natsumi, and Shuichi by shooting artificial firewebs at them. I looked down and saw that Monosuke is dead. The check engine light turned on, but Mukuro just ignores it. You should probably check that out, Mukuro, because I don't want you to die. Mew stopped to fill up her gas tank. Gundam summons a State Farm agent to kill Monosuke for him. That's the end of Monosuke. Monica puts the top down to feel the wind in her hair. I wonder if it's her new Junko-like hair. Yasuke is pulled over by the police but gets away with a bribe. Chisa drives into a tunnel. Gozu fails the breathalyzer test but bribes the officer to get away. There's so much bribery going on too. Shirakuma puts the pedal to the metal. Mikan drives 5 miles over the speed limit. Mad woman, it is time for Claire de Lune. We lost 5 people on day 6. Hit it up. 4. Kizakura. Gonta. Yui. Monodam. Monosuke. And if we look at everybody's statuses, that's 1 person from the others gone. Danganronpa still has their final 5. Danganronpa 2 still has Gundam, Akane, Mikan, Ibuki, and Pekko. Mikan and Ibuki both on the same tag team. One of them could get victory for their team. Danganronpa 3 still has Chisa, Natsumi, Kizakura, Sato, and Ruruka, their final 5. Danganronpa V3 is now down to Angie, Maki, Mew, Shuichi, and Tsumugi, their final 5. Ultra Despair Girls still at their final 4. The final 2 for the others being Yasuke and Ryoko, and Mono is down to their final 4. Monokid, Kurokuma, Shirakuma, and Monokuma. It's time. It's time to continue. I don't know what else is gonna happen. So many things have happened. We've seen so many people stuffed in trunks, so many people spinning out, giant drills, all sorts of crazy things, but we gotta proceed to see what happens next at the start of night 6. Ruruka eats a gas station hot dog and dies from the bacteria. Well, it looks like Sayaka's not getting automatically placed into the tag team finale, so I guess... Yay! Yasuhiro hears muffled screaming coming from Haiji's trunk. That's not okay, given the implications that Haiji is... Ooh yeah, someone needs to check that trunk. Someone needs to get that boy. Monica breaks Maki's thumbs, but she keeps driving without needing to use them. Maki, you trooper. Wait, if Tengen's here, and Mew's here, and Hifumi's there, then who's driving this thing? Nobody knows. Why are you 3 even sharing a car? Monica decides to help Shirakuma with her engine problems. Shirakuma's a boy, right? I don't know. I'm pretty sure Shirakuma might even be freaking gender neutral. Who knows? Monokid. I'm sorry, I was reading that one again. Monokuma forgoes sleep and decides to continue driving into the night. Mikan lures Angie into her vehicle with candy. I believe that. Now she's going to murder you. Ryoko gets into an accident. She survived it, but suffocated in her hair. Oh no, no! Suffocated in her airbag. That's another person down for the others. Rest in peace. The airbag. That's the reverse of what usually happens. Katoko asks Mukuro for gas money. She reluctantly agrees. What a good big sister. Pekko drives into a block with a question mark on it. It was a trap by Chihiro and Pekko was killed. It was the elusive trap block. Oh no, it's been a hot second since we've seen one of those. Or since I've seen one of those. I don't think they're in Mario Kart 8. Gundam. Toko, Yasuke, and Tsumugi run over Natsumi in succession. Rest in peace, Natsumi. Kurokuma fires a missile at a cliff, causing rocks to fall down, crushing Chisa and Sato. Those 2 are now down too. Ibuki destroys the Great Gozu's vehicle, but he gets away in a smaller escape pod. Yuta and Akane decide to combine their vehicles into one, and Shuichi refuses to pay $7 and drives all night, trying to find a cheaper price for parking. I believe that. We'll proceed. It is time for day 7, and Akane, Haiji, Chihiro, and Toko, and Ibuki all decide, let's carpool. Why not? All our vehicles are kind of getting wrecked. Shirakuma plays chicken with Gundam, and Gundam turns. I guess Shirakuma is just not doing Shirakuma's got nerves of steel, apparently. Angie accidentally drives on the wrong side of the road and crashes into a truck. Rest in peace, Angie. Mikan tries to blow up Yasuhiro with a missile, but it activates the windshield wipers instead. Maki doesn't want to make a stop, so she pees in a bottle and keeps it. That's disgusting, but impressive. Kurakuma is in the lead, but stops to set up traps for the other racers. Mew is hopelessly lost, Gozu loses the wheel, and the Joker got away. Tengen sprays smoke all over the road, both Hifumi and Mukuro crash into each other. Mukuro, you did so well, and I can't really blame you. Maybe Maki can win. Maybe Maki can win it for you, Mukuro. Monokuma buys some roadside corn, Tsumugi hits a ramp and does a fantastic flip. Monica slows down Kotoko, Yuta, and Shuichi by firing artificial webs at them. Yasuke is crippled in a crash, but continues the race in a wheelchair, so is Mikan actually, she's still in. And Monokid tries to beat a train at a railroad crossing, and is smashed to pieces. That's why you don't race the railroad crossing, you guys. That's why you don't do it. It is the Fallen Tributes. Another 10 people gone. We are dwindling day by day. We've not had a day less than 6 people, have we? Jeez Louise. Can we get a clear name 4? Ruruka. Ryoko. Peko. Natsumi. Chisa. Sato. Angie. Hifumi. Mukuro. Monokid. Now if we take a quick peek at all the statuses. Danganronpa 1. It's down to their final 3. Chihiro, Toko, and Hiro. 2 heroes and Toko. Danganronpa 2 is down to their final 4. Akane and Gundam, bitter rivals. Ibuki and Mikan, tag team, despite what has happened in the actual game. Danganronpa 3 is just down to the Great Gozu and Tengen. Danganronpa V3 is down to Maki, Mew, Shuichi, and Tsumugi. Ultra Despair Girl still has the tag team of the little BFFs, Kotoko and Monica. They also have Haiji and Yuta. The others are just down to Yasuke, and Mono team is down to their final 3, Shirakuma, Kurakuma, and Monokuma. Who's gonna come out on top? I have no idea. But we are dwindling. There's still more than 10 people left. What do we have? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and then the last 3, 19, 20, 21. 21 people, 11 more, and we are down to your top 10. You get a save and grace pick, but you guys got, what, 8 picks? So hopefully one of them's still in. If all of your picks are out right now, I'm sorry. That's some terrible luck that you had. But we gotta keep going, we gotta proceed, we gotta get ourselves a winner, and at the start of night 7, a small assassin suddenly jumps out of Yuta's airbag and strangles him to death. Mini Maki came out of an airbag. That's my headcanon. Mini Maki. Yasuke gets a sponsorship. Akane can't afford gas and is forced to work something out with the gas station owner. Gundam and Hiro get into an accident. Neither were wearing their seatbelt and they both die. Rest in peace to the 2 of you. You 2 were probably getting rooted for a lot in the comments. I'm always secretly rooting for Gundam, but at least he's got a spot in the singles bracket. Shuichi jumps over Tengen and Gozu's vehicles to show off. They weren't impressed. How were you not impressed? Poor Shuichi is like, but I just did all of that. How are you guys not impressed? Tsumugi, Monokuma, Kurakuma, and Mikan hold a lowrider competition. The lowrider is a little higher. Toko christens her vehicle the Toko-mobile. Kotoko burrows underground using a drill attachment. Shirakuma is of the belief that slow and steady wins the race and isn't dead last. Ibuki's fat and she can't go too fast, but she's faster than Monaco. Ibuki's not fat. She's lovely. She's I don't know. You can be fat and lovely too. Maki slashes Chihiro's tires. Haiji drives drunk but doesn't crash into anything. Stop driving drunk. Haiji, you had redemption earlier and now you're driving drunk and I'm disappointed in you. Mew trades her vehicle for a 2015 Kia Sorento. We'll proceed. We are at day 8. Kotoko has now christened her vehicle the Kotoko-mobile. Mew runs over Monica, but Monica manages to survive. Shuichi crosses 8 lanes without signaling, causing a pileup that kills Chihiro. Rest in peace, Chihiro. I was expecting you to win because you're the ultimate, and in games like this, you're like, I'm coming on top, but not today. Also, there's the event. I feel like there's going to be an event that puts a Monica in her wheelchair like right now, Haiji and Mikan? I'm waiting for it to happen to Monica. I am. Shuichi just did that. Toko and Gozu block Kurokuma's way, but he uses a ramp to jump over them. Samugi tries to beat a train at the railroad crossing and succeeds. Ibuki accidentally runs over a dog. Ibuki. I believe it was an accident because you did it, but when Sayaka did it, she did it on purpose. She just said it was an accident because she's a villain. Monokuma gives Mikan the finger in a fit of road rage. Do you have 5 fingers? Do you have a middle finger, Monokuma? Do you have any fingers, Monokuma? Haiji sees Yasuke close in his his rearview mirror. Tengen's engine catches fire and he burns to death. Rest in peace, burn, baby, burn. Akane's vehicle crushes Maki's vehicle underneath her completely. Rest in peace. Shirokuma is trying to find change for the toll booth. We'll proceed. We have lost 6. 6 folks are gone. Can we get a Claire de Lune 4? Yuta. Gundam. Hiro. Chihiro. Tengen. Maki. We'll see everybody's statuses. We're our final 15 competitors now. 15 people left in this race. There's only one person left from Danganronpa 1, and it is Toko. Toko is the only one that remains from Danganronpa 1. They're not looking too good. They're looking like they could be the first people out. Danganronpa 2 still has 3 of their final 4. It is Akane, Ibuki, and Mikan. Danganronpa 3 now only has the Great Gozu. Danganronpa V3 is down to their final 3, Miu, Shuichi, and Samugi. Ultra Despair Girls has their final 3 of Haiji, Kotoko, and Monica. The others only has Yasuke remaining, and there's still 3 people left for Team Mono Mono. Are you guys ready? 15 people remain. In 5 more eliminations, we will have saving grace picks. But until then, we have to proceed to see what happens. It is almost curtain call for Danganronpa 1 and for Danganronpa 3, but anything could happen. One of those two teams could win, or they could both get out immediately. Today, we'll find out at the start of Night 8 because Shirokuma's vehicle is dropping oil all over the place. Mikan sees a gremlin on the side of her vehicle. Get a broom and beat it off, girl. Toko is shouting, gets into a shouting match with her GPS, and they are no longer on speaking terms. Monica slashes Kurokuma's tires. A leaf falls on Monokuma's vehicle, and it explodes. Butterfly effect. The Great Gozu lies back on his hood, lights a blunt, and stares at the stars. Samugi, completely depressed, drinks alone. That's sad. Ibuki runs over Yasuke, but he manages to survive. Miu sucks the gas out of Haiji's tank using a hose. Akane is hopelessly lost, and Kotoko lures Shuichi into her vehicle with candy. Didn't know Shuichi had such a sweet tooth, but we will proceed. It is the start of the pit stop. The remaining racers pull into the pits to refill on fuel and potentially take out a couple opponents. Shirokuma drives past the pits, as does Toko. Monica shoots Kotoko in the face with a flare gun, setting her on fire. That's tag team betrayal right there, but Monica could still win this whole thing. Kurokuma and Miu arm wrestle. Miu slams Kurokuma through a table and kills him. Ladies and gentlemen, good on Miu. Haiji is crushed by a runaway semi driven by the Incredible Hulk. It's always Hulk time. Akane gets no down payments after she passes 6 feet. Wait. Gets no down payments after she pisses 6 feet in the air straight up and doesn't get wet. I don't know that reference. I truly do not. Ibuki drives past the pits. Samugi and Yasuke block Shuichi's way and kills him when he stops. Rest in peace, Shuichi. Gozu slams his genitals in the door of a luxury sedan. Ouch! Ouch! That hurt me to read. Mikan drives past the pits. Ouch. And we still have a day to go, day 9. Ibuki's vehicle crushes Toko's vehicle completely underneath her. Miu transforms her vehicle into a food truck. Yasuke and Gozu buy some tacos. Samugi paints a tunnel on the side of the road. Mikan simply passes through it. Samugi attempts to give a chase, but crashes into the wall. That's some Roadrunner shenanigans. Samugi, you should have known better. Shirokuma is in a race. Shirokuma is winning! Akane hits a banana peel dropped by Monica, but it does nothing because it's a banana peel. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll proceed. It is Claire de Lune. We lost 7 folks. Hit it up. 4. Monokuma. Kotoko. Kurakuma. Haiji. Shuichi. Toko. Samugi. That's 7 people, which means we're in our what? Final 8? Yes. Final 8. We'll see our final 8 competitors. Danganronpa 1 completely out. It's clearly because I picked someone from Danganronpa 1. Danganronpa 2 still has Akane, Ibuki, and Mikan. Danganronpa 3 still has the Great Gozu. Danganronpa V3 only has Mew now. Danganronpa Ultra Despair Girls only has Monika. The others only has Yasuke. And Mono Mono only has Shirakuma. Ladies and gentlemen, I think it's time. Because we're less than our final 10, aren't we? Oh man, I think you guys are finally ready for your saving grace pick. We are here in our final 8 and we have Akane, Ibuki, Mikan, the Great Gozu, Mew, Monika, and Shirakuma. Those are your final 8. We also have Yasuke, my bad. Those are your final 8. I hope you guys are prepared to pick one of them. I don't know who's gonna come out on top. This is anybody's game. Because I have to pick a saving grace pick too. And I think I'm gonna go with the Great Gozu. The Great Gozu is winning this one, you guys. I don't know if you knew, but I am. I have to have blind faith in the Great Gozu, like I had blind faith in my girl, even though she died. Rest in peace, Mukuro. So go ahead, edit your comments, leave a reply, do whatever you got to make your saving grace pick. A lot of you are pretty great at making saving grace picks, and it's 2,000 subscribers strong, so hopefully it gives you a little bit of extra luck for your saving grace pick, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully we can do this. Hopefully, in terms of people, that's also something we'll look at right now. Shirakuma does not have a tag team partner. Yasuke could win for the Fallen Boyfriends and get them into the finale, him and Izuyoi. Monika is not in the singles bracket, so she could go there, and she could get you guys a fan vote for the tag team bracket. Loud and Lewd still not in any bracket, so Mew could get back into the singles bracket for the first time since season 1, and she could get Loud and Lewd in the tag team brackets. The Great Gozu could make his way into the singles bracket and get Fight Club into the tag team bracket, him and Juzo. Ibuki and Mikan both have a shot to get either one of themselves into the singles bracket and get the other one into the tag team bracket, along with Seiko. Akane could get the Donut Duo into the tag team bracket and get herself into the singles bracket. That is the rundown of who we have left. Shirakuma is the only odd man out, does not have a tag team, but we could give him a tag team. We can give Shirakuma a tag team. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Are you ready? Monika will give you guys the only fan vote. The only type of fan vote possible for this one is Monika. Will she get it for you guys? It's the final 8. We gotta proceed and find out as we start night 9. Jealous of Gozu's attraction to Mew. Gozu's vehicle kills Mew. Well, rest in peace, Mew. Jeez Louise. One of these days you're gonna have to come out on top again. Akane's vehicle hits 88 miles per hour and travels through time. She returns a few seconds later, having spent several weeks in the past. Ibuki calls Monika's vehicle a lemon. Monika will remember this. Alright. Yasuke performs donuts in the parking lot for fun. Mikan stayed up all night working on her engine, and a leaf falls on Shirakuma's vehicle and it explodes, which means rest in peace to Shirakuma, but that means we will have a tag team go into a currently made tag team go into the finale bracket. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll proceed to day 10? Day 10. Day 10. Ladies and gentlemen, Gozu paints a tunnel on the side of the wall, and it is Roadrunner antics because Akane simply passes through it. Gozu attempts to chase her, but crashes into a wall. The Great Gozu is gone. There goes my saving grace pick. I have not been okay with saving grace picks this season, but at least I have a real win. At least I got a win. Yasuke narrowly avoids hitting a woman, pushing a baby carriage. Mikan narrowly avoids driving into a glass pane carried by 2 movers. Ibuki doesn't realize she doesn't know how to drive, or she just realizes that she doesn't know how to drive, and Monika tries to cross a rickety rope bridge, but don't worry, she makes it. It is time for Claire de Lune. As we proceed, it is time for Claire de Lune. 3 folks lost. Hit it up. 4. Mew, Shirokuma, the Great Gozu. And if we take a quick peek at everybody's statuses. Still 3 people remaining from Danganronpa 2. Danganronpa 3 is now completely out. So is V3. Ultra Despair Girls just has Monica, and the other still has Yasuke, but the entirety of the Monomonos are gone. Yasuke, Monica. Or someone from Danganronpa 2. Akane, Ibuki, or Mikan. That's your final 5. Who's gonna come out on top? I don't know. We have to proceed to find out. Are you guys ready? Let's do it. Let's do it. As we start Night 10. Yasuke drives into a block with a question mark. It was a trap by Mikan. And Yasuke is killed. Nothing for the befallen boyfriends. Monica wakes up in shock after Ibuki loudly honks her horn. And Akane fails a breathalyzer test and is arrested and spends the rest of the night in jail. I think that is the end of Akane too. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll proceed to day 11. Yes, that's the end of Akane. Monica rams into Ibuki, driving her off a cliff. So that's the end of Ibuki, I think, getting 3rd place, rest in peace. And Mikan lost a wheel and the Joker got away. We'll click proceed. Let's do this. Let's do this. 3 fallen tributes. I don't know why I expected something else. 3 fallen tributes, 3 cannon shots. Can we get a Claire de Lune 4? Yasuke, Akane, Ibuki. And just like that, you thought Danganronpa 2 had the advantage. It is a race to the finish line between Mikan and Monica. Mikan with a single kill this game, Monica with 5. Mikan is trying to hold hope for Ibuki. Does she have Ibuki's grace right now? Has Ibuki given her grace before this whole thing ends? Or will Monica, the sheep shifter herself, take victory once again this season and get on the singles bracket and get you guys a tag team fan vote? We're gonna have to proceed and find out. Are you ready? Let's do it. Let's do it. As I click proceed, we will more than likely get a victor Monica Ibuki. Monica Ibuki. Monica, not Ibuki, I'm sorry. Monica Mikan. Monica Mikan. Monica Mikan. Mikan's vehicle can't stop and she decides to drive off of a bridge rather than run over Monica. Mikan could have had it, but she was like, no, I can't hit this poor child. She steered off of a bridge, which means you're winner. From Ultra Despair Girls, Monica wins the race. Monica is your ultimate racer. It was so close, but Monica takes a 2nd win this season. Jeez Louise. And she makes both the winners finale and gets you guys a fan vote for the tag team finale. So, we'll proceed and see how it all happened. It's so sad. Band-Aid was my ride or die. I was hoping for either one of them. They were so close at the end. I thought they had it, but I'm happy with the Monica win too. That's fine. You guys get a fan vote. Remember this. Remember this, you guys. When there's a fan vote, and if Band-Aid has not won, you remember this moment. You remember this moment, you guys. But Monica makes her way to the singles bracket. Congratulations to Monica. She is now in both of the finales, and you guys get a fan vote for the tag team bracket. Mikan is there in 2nd place, Ibuki in 3rd, Akane in 4th, Yasuke in 5th, the Great Gozu in 6th, 7th place was Shirokuma, Mew in 8th, Tsumugi in 9th, and Toko in 10th. I was really hoping for Band-Aid, but good on you, Monica. Let's scroll down, let's look at everybody else, look at where everyone else finished, all the way from 1st, scrolling all the way back down to 88th place. The last place was Tenko. And we'll proceed to look at all of the extra results. We started with the race beginning and went all the way to night 11. What a race it was. And we will proceed. So many wild things happen, I'll be completely honest. 5 kills for both Gonta and Monica. 4 kills for Mew and Tsumugi, and we can just keep going on there. Danganronpa 2 carried on strong at the end, but Ultra Despair Girls inevitably won in the end, even though they placed last, probably average district placing. Monica, 1st place. Good on you, Monica. You earned everyone a fan vote. If you don't like Monica, you've got to like a fan vote, though. So, as we go back to the reaping, I can say thank you all for 2,000 subscribers. What a race this has been. And it's fitting that the winner of the DanganRacers gets you guys, the fans, a fan vote for the 2,000 fan subscriber, 2,000 subscriber episode. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know if you ever want any other special episodes like this where all of the events are changed, because there's a couple simulators. I'll actually link that in the description too. That's just a database of a couple special simulators. There's like Pirates ones and all sorts of fun simulators, but we might do some of that maybe this season. We'll definitely do a Christmas one this season or a holiday one this season. We'll see. Stay classy, passengers. I'll see you all next, I guess, Thursday for Danganronpa Hunger Games. Wait, before I forget, this is the last day to enter your OCs in the Danganronpa OC episode. That link will close tonight at midnight, so I can go through all the pictures, make sure all of them work, and just make sure everything's a-okay set for Thanksgiving Day. So go ahead, enter them if you haven't. It doesn't matter if it's a professionally done picture. It can be hand-drawn, it can be done in like Microsoft Paint, it can be pixel art. Do whatever you can to enter your OC, but you only have a couple of hours left, since this is probably it's a long episode, isn't it? Go ahead, go make that entry. The link is in the community tab. Hopefully it is in the description and the pinned comment, but I can't promise that for certain because I'll be busy Saturday, tomorrow. It'll be today for you guys, it's tomorrow for me. Stay classy, toodaloo, flight crew, and thanks once again for 2,000 subscribers in this fantastic year of the Aviator. Toodaloo, flight crew.